I'm repeatedly mashing in the X button to jump, and I barely nudge the square button in the attacks instead of jumping. As you do.
俺とお前との協定は達成された。なぜお前が白ひげをかばう？
やっぱりこのおっさんが。俺に任せろ。
レースが。どけたしぎ。お前の能力じゃ俺には勝てない。次だ。
バズーカ。
やるな。
ロケット。俺に任せろ。
こちらの番だ。よし。
There you go.
Gura なんとかしねえと。急がねえと。あいつらもうエースを。
抜けっとさ、兄貴にそっくりじゃねえか。絶対に許さん。
Leo, good enough.
そりゃすごいね。
任せとけって。
エースを解放して即退散とはとんだ腰抜けの集まり。調子に乗りよって。次乗るな。絶対に逃がせ。
That's fine. We're still on fine pace.
Let's 助かった気になるな。ここがお前たちの処刑場だ。おっとっと。ひどいことするじゃないの。
鍵
まらに怪我させません。
Didn't get the fast get up, so... Well, we'll see how the other two go. If the other two at least have fast get ups, then it'll be fine. But if they all have slow get ups, then we'll have lost some time over just... Well, if I'd succeeded in doing the halter trick. But if I failed that, we would have lost time anyway, so... I don't know how that worked, but that's a really good time. Okay, so we have Mihawk, then Pacifistia, then we have Kizaru, which is great. The fast get up. Okay. There we go. Is that a new fastest time? Yeah.
戦争で麦わらのやつ、なんかあっという間に目立っちまいやがったぜ。キャ
Yeah, I knew he was getting that off. There we go. That helped at least. There we go. That's not what I'd consider a good fight, but it's also not what I would consider a bad fight. The problem is that because of that good Luffy, I'm now attached. I'm like, well, I know I can do Ace pretty good, and the rest of this arc could go really well. But it depends. Okay, that lost like a little bit of time, like 8 seconds. Over a good one, because like, if I was able to stop him from going all the way, I could have grabbed him and ended it there. Ended it. Okay. So this is either going to go perfect or terrible, because if it doesn't go perfect, it's terrible. There we go. Well, I can't exactly say that was terrible. It lost like 4 seconds. Maybe 4.5 if you're considering like best possible time. All we need is a little bit of a lead. Literally 5 seconds, and we will be below 29. There we go. It's not amazing. Again, that's another, like, however much loss because I did the grab too early. I've been having that problem lately, I need to fix that. The problem is that we're having good fights, it's just down to the fact that, like, every one of the fights is losing me just that little bit of time. Oh god. Okay. There we go, that's pretty much what you want to happen. You either hit him with the dash or attack, whichever one you choose to do, or you go into a combo that leads to some sort of damage, because he's literally got like a pixel. I'm gonna go for it, Not that it's been working out a lot, but I'm still gonna go for it.
なめるんじゃねえぞ。
ちょっと疲れた。
There we go. It worked out. Though I can definitely say that was, again, a bunch of weird movements. Okay, 3 fights, we have 3 minutes to do them.
俺が相手をしてやる。
So simply, if we'd call in good luck, then 2 of these fights should take like half a minute each.
英雄カープが守りに加わったぞ。
名前に踊らされるな、ほんだら。ただの老兵だ。貴様もその世代なら。目の前の敵に気ぃつけ。
Yep, there you go. I can already tell, even if this fight was to go good, well, like, even if I was to pull it back now, it would still be a loss of, like, no telling how much. There we go. So, we lost, like, 20 seconds to that fight. I mean, it's better than the alternative. If I hadn't pulled it back, I would have lost, like, 30 seconds.
俺が相手をしてやる。
赤い目。
兄弟二人とも逃がす。
Okay, so 2 minutes left.
調子に乗りよって。
He'd, like, stay down. Okay, great. So whenever he does that, I just know it's automatically time loss, because he's not gonna... There's not really any good way I found of dodging that. There. Okay, let's hope for an amazingly good Blackbeard fight, and we might come out of this okay. And if not, then we have to hope for a really good ace, because I know Akainu's not going to save me much time. It's pretty much perfect, from what I remember. Like, I could save, like, if I did really good, another 30 seconds in Whitebeard, but that's, like, best.
チも死んだが、エースも死んだな、親父。調子。クローズ。
Ah,
俺の前ではノー。
again, I just knew he was going to pull it off.
そうだ。もう自信は起こせねえ。
Okay. Somehow that worked out. Okay, so let's see what all best possible time is after this. It's not going to be much. We're still enough ahead, though. And since I'm going to be doing somewhat safe strats, we should be able to do good here. There you go. There was a time, I don't know how it happened, because then I could never get it to happen again, but I was able to get him to, like, I hit him one time after using the heavy gold bake, and he was getting up, like, really fast and saved a second, but after that, like, I was able to get it multiple times in a row. Yeah, I was able to get it multiple times in a row, but after that one session, I could never get it to happen again, so I don't know. If I just got really lucky and it's like a luck-based thing, which I assume it is. Yeah, we're just gonna play it safe. That's what we need to do on the Kainu. There you go. Not perfect, because ideally that would have been like, I don't know how much faster, but it's a lot better than having to reset like 2 or 3 times to heavy gold bake. There we go. Four fights left, and we've got like basically 26, so 3 minutes to do 4. Yeah. Okay, that lost like 6 or so seconds. I'm counting all these up because every one of these fights like have just gone just a few seconds out of being perfect, and it adds up. Okay, so this is Jinbei, then we do Molko and Jinbei. Okay. Two fights left, a minute and a half, and these two fights are not only 2 opponents, but we've got the last one, which is Molko and Crocodile, which is never good. There we go. That was pretty good. Now if the next fight can go like that, we'll come out okay.
麦わら小僧のために命を落としたいんか。俺たちは全員か。
Yeah, I saw that coming.
修練と力を目の当たりにした。お前らともあろう者らが大層じゃのう。白ひげ海賊団。赤いね。お前が今殺しておきたいと思うあいつの。
Okay, so we're barely gonna be tying the time, or like, at best. Actually, I think the problem is that I'm timing these a little bit earlier than what those times were, because I'm not doing it based off of when I go out to the menu. Yep, I saw that coming. Dang it, I should be saving time here, but like, of course I get here. And well, this one's over now. I should have saved like 10 seconds there, and that's the whole thing. But now I have like, what? To get a 28 in the next minute and a half, I need to beat 2 opponents, which, I mean, is maybe doable. Like, this thing is, I got a low 20-something on there, so I only lost like 10 seconds, so I can make that up, maybe, but like, we're talking about a miracle here. We need the next 2 fights to go perfectly. Yeah, great. There. Okay, we can do this. We can still get a 28. It's just amazing how realistic a 27 is when I look at this one. I mean, I say realistic, and that's with like the perfect Luffy, so maybe not realistic, but if we get a 28 here, then we're done. We don't have to run this category anymore. Did we do it? I don't know, this is gonna be like really close. I think we did it. I think that counts. Oh my gosh, we got it. We got it by a second, but we still got the sub 29. And I think I can call it there. I think I can just say like we got sub 29, and sub 28 is so like hard because like we did good though. I can say we did good. So what's left? So I don't know if I'm gonna go for new game, like any percent or 100% new game plus. I mean, I could. My big thing is just new game, but we got the sub 29. That's my main. That's one of the 2 things I was wanting to get done with before quitting One Piece Burning Blood. So we got this. Now we just need a run like earlier where I don't forget stuff, and I can have new game 100% down below now. It shouldn't be too hard, it's just the willingness to sit there and do it. But we got Luffy's time down to like probably a 9:39. And we got New Game Plus down to 28.59. That Luffy was amazing. That Luffy is probably the best Luffy, at least the best in a long time, because like we had the first two fights went perfectly. The second fight went nearly perfectly. The third fight, or the third fight. The fourth fight had like one mistake. The next fight lost like 8 seconds. The next fight went amazingly. The third fight went amazingly, except for a slow get up. The next fight against Kizaru went. How did it go? It went perfectly, basically. Then the Mihawk fight went perfect. The Pacificia fight went pretty much perfect. And the other Kizaru fight went perfect. So literally, like, without any other, like, techniques found, it's gonna be, like you'd have to do, like, 2 more fights perfectly, 2 or 3 more fights, and you could get, like, a 9, you could go below 930, but adding it all together, the longest arc, it ain't happening. Actually, it's getting to a point to where it's not even the longest anymore. Like, a Whitebeard's gonna be like the thing to get through. But anyway, we beat it. I'm gonna submit this and then probably take a break, do some new game. But yeah, to think we did this on our first day back. Technically, I did Ace's arc, or not Ace's arc, Whitebeard's arc last night, but today's the first full day. But we got it. Gonna submit and then do new game and probably quit.